Okay, so here I have my design open in my Brilliant software. I have my 360 by 200 hoop selected, and you do this from the preferences, choose your hoop, and click OK. I have moved it so that I can see what is going to fit or what actually doesn't fit in the first hoop. So I know that I need to take this stuff out, and so that I'll have hoop number 1 and then hoop number 2. The easiest way for me to do that is I'm going to move over so that I can zoom in and see this close. I want to get as close possible as stitches because I'm going to use a lasso tool and try and select in between all of these stitches in these white spaces here. This is done using stitch editing. So I'm going to select this tool, and over here you can see I have the freehand select. This is my lasso tool, and the way that this works is when you click on this tool, your mouse cursor turns into a lasso so that you can go through and drag it around the stitches carefully through the white space, which is why you want to zoom in. And you can do this line by line color if you'd like, but I think I'm going to get it all in one swoop. Yeah. And you see how my lasso goes around all those stitches? When I hit release my mouse button, they all get selected. Once they're selected, I'm going to choose this option here that says split the stitches into a new design. So I click that, and look what happens on our right-hand side here. We have two designs. We have letters. Let's get out of stitch editing mode so we can see what we're doing. So I'm going to click back on select mode. I have my letters, and then I have my stitches that I split out. Okay. So there's the letters and there's the split. So now what do? I need to put a alignment line in between these two sections that is going to exist, as my blog said, in between hoop number 1 and this will be hoop number 2. So I go to my library, because hopefully you've added the alignments from the pull-down menu. You'll see the alignment library, and I'm going to choose the vertical one and click OK, and it places it here in the middle, a pretty useless spot, but we need it to be right over here on the side, and I'm going to stretch it out and make it longer so that it is not bigger than my hoop, but that it exists in the same location as the first set of stitches, which is the letters. And see how it is now in this section here? See how the dashed line shows you? As well as in the same area as this second file of stitches. So we have, just like the wine glasses, we have our two designs and our alignment line. So how do we create the files? I'm going to select the first one, hold down my control key on the keyboard, and click to select the line. I'm not touching anything in the design page. I'm doing it all here in the object pane. When both of these are selected, I'm going to go up here at the top and hit copy, new design, and click paste. Now, while it's still selected, I'm just going to hit the center, not the fit to hoop, the center button, and that centers this just in the hoop, just so that it's going to be stitchable now. Now I go back to my original design, and I'm going to click the split, and I'm going to hold down my control key and select the vertical line again. I'm going to hit copy, new design, and I'm going to hit paste, and I'm going to hit center. Whoops, center. Make sure. Why is that not working? Oh, I see. I made my line too long, and that can be a problem. You do not want to shorten it at this point. What you want to do is close these two files. And we're just going to take this line here, whoops, which is this guy right here. And we're going to make him just a little bit shorter at the top. We want to make sure that he fits inside both designs. He can't be taller than them, otherwise it's not going to fit. Okay, so now that he's done, we're going to do the same thing again. Letter, hit copy, new design, paste, and center. Go back to our original one, select, Control select, copy, new design. Oh, forgot to paste. Paste, and then center. And this time we don't get the little red thing on the bottom saying it's too big. And now what we need to do is make sure that they stitch in the proper order. So here's our first file that's going to stitch. It's going to stitch the letters, and then it's going to stitch the alignment line. This is perfect. Make sure that they are two different colors. So we have sulky blue and radiant blue. I'm going to save this file, save as, and call this BYRON left. And we're going to choose the VP3 format from the list here. Click Save. So he's done. I'm going to click on the next one that we have to save. Now this one, in order to stitch out, according to those instructions that are sent you on the blog, this line has to stitch out first. So I'm going to select it and right click on it here in the object pane and say Move First. That means my line will stitch and then my design will stitch, just like the wine glasses did. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to type in BYRON right. Click Save. Good to go. Wasn't that easy? And I even made an oops.